here's how to put together a 3-day speed and conditioning week. Day 1, linear speed emphasis, acceleration, max velocity. We're trying to get as fast as we can in one straight line, right? So acceleration would be something like kneeling starts or half kneeling starts. You have to dig yourself off the ground and cover those first 5-10 yards, right? You want some also max velocity exposure. That's going to happen for most field sport athletes around 30 yards, and they'll maintain it to about 40. So as long as you're going about maximal effort with full rest each rep for, say, 30-ish yards up to 40, you're going to be getting faster. So just exposure to that regularly. Day 2 could be your change of direction, agility, multi-directional speed. Right? By multi-directional speed, it's just going fast in a different direction, something other than just forward, right? So half kneeling lateral starts are a great way, or something like a shuffle into a sprint would be a great way to train multi-directional speed, just going fast in a different direction. Change of direction would be something like your preset cone drills, where you're still accelerating, decelerating, changing direction, changing your center of gravity so you can go in another plane of motion, right? It's a fixed course, there's no reaction, but there is value in giving them exposure to accelerating, decelerating in a more organized way because there's cones out and it's harder to screw it up. And then agility. Agility requires some sort of processing. When you see a defender or you see some sort of a stimulus, you have to make a decision on what to do and then act, all right? So something like short-sighted games or a variation of them, or some sort of partner reaction drill where when your partner goes or does something, you have to chase them down or evade them, something like that, where you have to make a decision based on an external stimulus, something to make you change direction. So that's the difference between agility and change of direction, but all options to train those things. As long as you're getting something in there, you're probably good. And then day 3, it's important to build some sort of capacity. And day 3 would be your aerobic day because you're going to have either sustained outputs or you're going to need to recover between high effort bouts, and having a larger aerobic base of fitness is going to help with that. So something like tempo runs, interval runs, where it's a walk, run, or even a walk, jog type of thing for an extended time will help. Or even to get off the field, something like bike intervals or battle ropes or med ball slams, or some sort of circuit. If you didn't have a field or open space to run, you could get them off their feet, do something different. As long as you get your heart rate up around that 60-70% of max heart rate and sustain it, you're going to be building that aerobic stimulus in some capacity, right? So 3 days, linear speed, go fast and be recovered. Day 2, go fast, stop and start in different directions. And day 3, build some capacity at maybe a lower intensity so you can recover and go for longer. So 3 days of conditioning in your week, start less, build it up,